Botswana! Oh, Papagena! Potemkin na poka!
This is the cinemas! Have some respect!
Bakit ko rin movies? Sinata! Hush! Tomato! Look at you!
You again!
No! Milano, Papadan, okay. Wow! Meow! Shish! Pure bacca la macchina!
That's it, buddy! You're out of here!
No! Oh, les movies! Papi! Stopa! Macarena, shush!
That's enough, fella! Move that ticket!
Les movies! Bello, back crash!
Oh, well, if it isn't Mr. Peanut again. Out you go! They do not pay me enough to deal with this baloney. Get up! Get out!
Oh, c'est les Pouillarques! Bayou pudding! Oh, shh! Shush! Shusha! Snifa, les potes! Snip, snip, chat! Stopa, la Macarena! Bow! Okay.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Talks Too Much.
Oh, la potaine.
Hello! Time to go, Gabby Goose.
Everyone in the city gets a shot at being scarred live on my stage.
Some wedding face. I've got one for you.
Time to put your walking boots on.
Papadan, okay. Wow! Meow! Shish!
Well, good evening and welcome to another Scale Model Ninja. With me, Scale Model Ninja, and then there's the big Care Bear Marcus himself. Good evening.
Good evening.
So, are we actually going to do a bit of modelling tonight?
Yeah.
It's cooled down a bit now, isn't it?
Well,
Now things have begun.
25.9, so it's better. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we're on just under 20, so yeah,
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
So, what have you been playing with them?
Playing with.
To feed your
Well, I did the
plastic
Carnage
fetish?
a while back. I also did the Godzilla on stream as well. But I will continue with my Gripen today. Do some painting and stuff like that. That's the plan.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
That's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, I mean, I'll be starting off a new build, as you all know.
Yeah.
And it's basically let's get rid of this a minute. Bump. There we go. I am going to be doing something a bit different because I have been playing around with some Warhammer stuff because, as some of you may know, the old mojo went a bit missing somewhere. It's all James's
As it
fault,
happens.
but yeah, we're still blaming James anyway, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
that's
Why not? He's a good place.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he got his parcel today from me. Yeah.
interesting.
And it was supposed to say Tinky Winky on it. Problem
You're
is, though,
supposed to.
yeah, without me realising it, it said even something even funnier.
Oh.
Because- Autocorrect kicked in. So instead of saying Tinky, it said Tiny.
Oh dear. I'm sure he was very happy about that.
So it said James Tiny Winky.
Oh, yes,
So without even trying, I got it even better. So,
that's fantastic.
well, it looks like we've got Daniel in. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, brother.
And we've also got Anika in.
Oh, hey, Annika.
Good evening, Anika. And Daniel's just saying, yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it was quite funny though when he told me because I didn't realise, so I didn't really look at the label when after I'd actually sent the damn thing, and it weren't until I sort of looked at the tracking that I suddenly noticed it. I thought that's turned out better than I thought it would do.
Exactly. So it's one of those happy mistakes.
Yeah, that's when autocorrect's actually done something in your favour for once.
Yeah, for once. Usually it gets you in trouble.
Yeah, but it's quite funny the fact that it's actually done that, and I thought, oh god. Yeah, it went until I've actually knowing it, and then I thought, okay, fair enough. And you got Anika's waving at the screen. So yeah, okay. Well, we'll get the actual admin part out of the way with, and then we'll carry on yakking, and then displaying what we've been up to, I suppose, for a few minutes. So first of all, there is 3 ways if you wish to support this channel. One is just pay me lots of money through PayPal. I don't mind. It says there, Scale Model Ninja at payhell.com. One of these days we will get Marcus sorted out with his own channel, and then we can get him some support and everything. Because yeah.
One of these days.
Yeah. But I think he's happy enough being on stream with me at the moment, I think. Mostly at the moment. There's also the Buy Me a Coffee link, which is usually up on the left-hand corner, but it's not there tonight, so it'll probably come up when we go down cam. I don't know. It may do, it may not. But that's Buy Me a Coffee. And then there's also another way where you can become a patron of this channel. Now, there's 3 levels for being a patron of this channel. You've got the first one, which is at £1. This will basically lead to other things later on, and we have got some things planned that are coming up. So if you're a patron member, there'll be a chance that you'll be able to invite you along to the stream, and you can come and join in.
Imagine that. Join the
So,
Lunabin.
yeah. And there's 3 levels that you can join in at. There's the entry, middle, and then there's top tier level. There will be certain things that you can join in with at any one point, and there'll be sort of little competitions and everything like that happening as well. And at some point in the near future, there will also be merchandise coming up.
Merch. Fantastic.
Yes.
Like capes and stuff.
Well, yeah. So, yeah. So, as I said, that's the 3 ways you can support this channel if you feel like it. I mean, every little penny that comes in, especially from the PayPal and the Buy Me a Coffee link, that all goes to Roram. He's the one who does all these little Lego builds in the mornings on Saturdays. So, all the money coming in through those 2 links go directly to him, not me. I don't touch any of that. So, just help support him by buying his Lego for him. And basically, anything that comes through Patreon, that all comes to me. So, we'll go another quick catch up on chat, and we have a Candygram from Ongoing saying, "Hi Ross, Marcus, Daniel, and Anika. Good evening, Candy. Welcome to the stream." And then we've got Highland Boy in saying, "Evening, Ross and Marcus. Good evening,
Hello.
Highland Boy. Welcome to the stream." And then there's Candygram saying hi to Bob, and then Highland Boy saying hi to Jeff. So, yeah. So all I've been playing around with is doing a bit of diorama stuff from the Imperium Partworks. So I've been having fun doing that little fella.
That looks nice.
So I've just had a bit of fun with it earlier and made it look like dark and steampunk-ish. And I've managed to get one of 4 pipe sections finished at last. So that one's all done.
That's pretty cool
And
stuff.
I've also started on doing pieces of diorama. So the buildings, dilapidated buildings sort of thing. So
you said you had lost your mojo a bit. I mean, I don't see that.
yeah, I mean, this is sort of like a Kickstarter really to me. It's just basically having a bit of fun. And it's not having to sort of like concentrate, if you know what I mean. It's just basically
I get it.
splat paint on, see where it goes. If it looks right at the end, bonus.
Yes.
So yeah,
Bonus.
there's them 2 bits that I've been doing. And I've also base coated, well, that one's pretty much near enough there, the actual control unit for the
Oh yeah, look at
pipe
that.
work and everything, and the hadron extractor or collider, whatever you want to call it. And then there's 2 more pieces of pipe to do. So yeah, we are winning on that slowly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
So that part, which is that metal straight thing, basically goes into there, and it sits on there like that.
What kind of diorama are you looking at?
It's going to be with the Adaptus Mechanicus, sort of like with these
Ah,
little what do you call them now? Can't remember the lead name of them now.
mini tank.
Cataphrone destroyers. That's what they're called. So I'll be using a couple of these, and then there's going to be some Necrons attacking, and then there's going to be the little dudes sort of like hanging around trying to shoot back and everything off the buildings and everything like that.
Mm.
So yeah, that's what I intend doing anyway. Whether it works or not, different matter.
Nice. I'm
So,
sure
yeah.
it would be awesome.
And I've been potting around with the pink tank. I have done a bit more on that.
It's
So,
pink.
Isn't
There's
it?
no other way around it. It's pink.
I've also been playing with a little Wellywopter
Yeah, it's a nice one.
and 32nd scale links Revel kit. So that's going together slowly. I haven't done anything on the scratch build yet. I haven't touched that since I last did it. But it
Well,
has
there's no
now been.
pressure on that.
Well, no, I mean, it has now been moved from where it was piled in the corner to actually
Yeah.
down where I can pre-spray it ready. So
Yeah.
then I can start drawing out parts that I want on it and where I'm going to cut pieces out of it. So yeah, because it's quite a funny rig. Because I actually had somebody sort of give me some grief over the fact that I actually cut up a 1/32 H&K body for a Lancaster. And
Well,
I've
you knew that was coming, didn't you?
well, yeah. Hey, it was donated to me for scratch building, so I thought, hey,
Yeah.
why not? So yeah,
Exactly.
it's
And it's going to live on. Just in a
well, yeah. I
different
mean,
format.
it's been slightly hacked the hell out of, and it's upside down, back to front. Because that's supposed to be the front, and that's now the back. That's the top of the aircraft, and that's the bottom. But it's now got a Vulcan attached to it, and that's going to be filled in. There can also be something else that's going to be attached up here onto here, so the flying bridge and everything. So yeah, it's going to have a bit of sculpting, and then it's going to have engines and guns coming off it and everything. So
It'll be an interesting build.
yeah, it's just something you can have fun with, letting the mind run loose and weird thoughts come out of it.
Yeah.
And I've got the wires to go round it as well.
There
I
you go.
actually got given this from the telephone exchange guy. He was fixing the telephone box up the road, and he said, like,
Okay.
so I asked him what he did with his offcuts, and he says, well, if you want some, I'll let you have some. No, right, choose. So he just reeled a load of it off for me, and
Yeah.
I thought, great, that'll do, nice.
It's a proper scratch build, you know.
Well, yeah, I
Scratch
mean, I'm going to actually start using up some of my other spare pieces of photo etch and everything like that as well onto it.
Yeah.
Because I have got quite a bit. And I've got like a spare front section for my S100 boat. And I've got a funny feeling that might end up as being part of the bridge of this thing. So, yeah. It should be quite fun.
Yes, I believe so.
Daniel saying, now a patron. Elbow cough. Ooh. And hey. Ooh, yeah. It's got a... He has. He's become a patron. Well, thank you very much, Daniel. And thank you very much for
Well done.
becoming a patron of the group. It is very, very, very much appreciated.
I guess he wants in on the show.
Yeah, that's what it is, I think, yeah. Considering he's done that challenge, he thought, well, he better try and get, sort of like sweet talk me to let him sort of like keep up.
Patron or not, he's
Yeah.
going to have to show his face.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting challenge because we've now got the paint,
We got the kits,
we've got the kits. We just need
which
to
I
well,
still have to ship.
he's got to ship out. Yeah,
It's
think
hard
he's-
to let go.
yeah. I was going to say. You're sort of sitting there stroking them at night time, aren't you? Saying,
Yeah.
no, I don't really want to let
Oh,
these
I'm
go.
lying in bed and I have one on either side. You know? That's what I never felt so cuddled before. So,
But yeah, I mean that's gonna be an interesting build. So yeah, we've got the brushes for him. We've got some glue for him, all sorted out. So yeah. But I must admit, I did make a little mistake when I sent out the kits from the auction to the other people.
oh,
For some strange reason, the tornado that Daniel won, I actually sent it to somebody else. I thought, hey up. So yeah, I think it's
It's,
because that when Daniel actually put his bid on, he had done it as a reply, so it didn't actually come below it. If you know what I mean.
oh, okay. Yeah, but it's
So-
solvable.
When I've
Totally.
actually checked through it all, and even though I know that Daniel won it,
Hmm.
it's the fact that as when I've glanced through it to check what I'm posting now, I've not looked at the reply section to say that, oh yeah, Daniel's on that. So, but
Well,
lucky enough,
then-
the guy's actually posting it back to me anyway, so it's all sorted.
Surprise!
Yeah. Yeah. So it will be back here at some point, Daniel. Don't worry about it. And you go there. Then you said the NUs, and then he's sort of like making some weird picture face, and then he's sort of saying, haha, no worries. Yep, these things happen. And then we've got Jeff Lighting saying, good evening, Ross, Marcus, and everyone in chat. Good evening, Jeff, and welcome to the stream.
Hey, Jeff.
Yep, you're missing all the fun at the moment because, yeah, me making little boo-boos, and then
Only tiny ones.
yeah, but it's like the poor little red space marine here, the Blood Angel, is now missing his sword because my youngest decided he was going to pull it off.
Oh.
But there we go. We'll find it. I'll find it around here somewhere. It's probably been lobbed over that way somewhere. But yeah, he's going through a destructive stage at the moment, is my little midget. And he thinks it's fun making little Lumineth warriors all headless. He's literally...
Yeah. Don't
He's got
tell
like
school.
Yeah, he's got like 5 of my little Lumineth guys, and he's ripped all their heads off. Why?
Yeah.
Ain't got Scooby, but he seems to have enjoyed it. And he's disarmed this poor little bugger, so... And he's pulled his arms off, so I don't know where they've gone.
Okay. Can you imagine when he does it? Rah!
Yeah, it's like, the poor little sod, I mean, he's armless, headless, spearless, and swordless. So poor bugger's knackered, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's well and truly knackered. So, we've also got Michael Naven joining us saying, hello, Ross, Marcus, and
Hey.
everyone in chat. Well, good evening,
Hey,
Marcus. And Michael. So, yep. So, have you got nothing to show us then, Marcus, or any new things arrived?
No, but I'm waiting for a crap storm that's coming from you.
Yeah.
And I have another thing coming as well, but I don't want to talk about that right now.
Aww. But yeah, I've had 2 new members to the stash, but I've actually put them away now. I've had the B52G, which is another 172nd one, and I've also got a 172nd Seedler.
Ah, yes, yes.
So them 2 have arrived. They're both up in the stash at the moment because near enough everything's on shelves at the moment. I've actually got room to manoeuvre, which is it's a bonus in itself, like. But I suppose I ought to really say what I'm actually going to be start building tonight, hadn't I, really?
I think
We'll
that's
go
a
into
good
that.
idea.
So, yeah, as I said, I'll be doing something a bit different tonight. And what I'll be doing is Star Trek Voyager,
Yay!
the USS Voyager. So, I've primed him up and base coated him. So, got the big spoon.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, it works as a good fan, actually. Ooh. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be playing with tonight. And see how far I get with that. So, all fun and games. It has been
definitely.
primered and matte coated ready for that. Let's see what's Michael saying. Can't tell you how many models I blew up and burned. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Model Collect B52 is a very, very nice kit as well, yeah. Then we've got Daniel saying, yay, Catherine will be happy. Catherine Janeway, yeah. And then we've got Autism Emily joining us saying, hello. Well, good evening, Emily.
Hello,
Nice to have you
Emily.
around. Haven't seen you around for a bit, so nice of you to drop in. So, yeah. Oh, sticky. So, shall we go down to Matt's and start playing?
Let's do that. Yeah.
Now that we can actually get something done. Plus the fact it allows me to eat popcorn without everybody seeing me. Yes, I do have some munchies in the bench. One of them is the Sour Patches. Sour Patches and Doritos. They're in the munchies drawer.
Yeah.
Now, does everybody else in their benches have a munchies drawer? That's a question to be added.
I do not. But I'm planning to get a mini fridge up here.
With the cooker, I take it.
No. That's the mini fridge. Cold drinks galore.
Dear me.
Why not? If I have room.
Well, yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I mean, you've got to make sure you've got to have enough room to stick everything yet, haven't you?
Yeah, but
We've got
stash is.
Michael saying hi to Emily, and then Emily saying, have you watched Top Gun Maverick yet? The answer to that is nope, I haven't yet.
I have.
I will watch it at some point. Generally, when it comes free, or I'll find somewhere it has it on free, and then I'll watch it then. So, yeah.
All right. Let's see. So, Star Trek again, yeah? That's good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this will be the third, or no, fourth Star Trek model I've done. So I've done the little Polar Lights Defiant. I've got the, I think it's Model Collect or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
of the Franklin. It's one of them anyway. I think Model something or other. GM, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And then I've also, no, sorry, the fifth one, wasn't it? Because I've got the
Got a runabout.
Rio Runabout. And I've got the Ambassador.
Oh, yes.
I think, yeah, and the Enterprise. So yeah, there we go. Well, I have done a few. More than I thought, actually. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this will be the fifth one. Sixth one, sorry. Yeah. So this will be the sixth model.
Nice.
And then we've got Marcel joining us late. So he's going to get charged tardy points.
Oh.
Saying, sorry I'm late, had to deal with Beavis and Butthead first. We've told you about arguing with yourself in the mirror. It's not a good thing.
No.
Don't keep arguing with yourself in the mirror. Leave that to Marcus. He does a very good job of that on his own.
What the hell? How did I get in this? It's always something, isn't it?
Oh dear. Okay. Looks like we'll have a what the hell is it? Beige. Beigey wagey, eh?
Beige.
I take it your lad's playing his game again.
You think? So, quite funny because it got so quiet here for a while just before the stream, and I thought, well, what's going on? So I snuck up on him, and he'd gone to bed. I was like, what the hell? It's a Saturday, you're not playing, you're going to bed? He's like, no, I'm not going to bed, but you're in bed watching your phone. Oh, well,
What the hell?
apparently, I think he regretted his choice, and now he's back at the computer.
Yeah.
As you can all hear, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, that was sounding more like a girl screaming then. I thought, hey?
I think he's mocking his mate. As you do in these games, apparently. So,
What's he playing? Fortnite?
yeah. He said the other day, Fortnite is becoming dead. Now we can't get off it again, so I guess it's a wind down, I guess. So.
Well, yeah, all the kids will be going back to school now, won't they? So,
Yeah.
poor lad. Oh, didn't.
Oh, well, we all went through it. In my day, we had to walk to the bus stop.
You got Marcel saying, no longer have mirrors. I'll now had lamps like Marcus.
What?
Okay. I don't know. It's like he's trying. Marcel seems to have a habit of cutting words out, or
He's trying to wind me up. That's what it is.
yeah, I think so. Something about the lamp beater and all that lot
Yeah.
again.
Which is fine. Go for it. See where we end up.
And we've got Michael saying hi to Marcel, and then Marcel saying, hiya, Michael, how are you, mate? And then Emily saying, Marcus, I know how your son feels.
Yeah.
So,
He's a good lad. He's
Yeah.
doing well. He's started a new school, which you have to bike to every morning on his own and
Good.
all that. And, yeah,
Keep him
he's
fit.
doing really well. Yeah. And he enjoys it at school. It's not like he's, oh, I don't want to go to school. It's,
well, that's the
it'll
main
come,
thing.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll
I
come.
mean, the main thing
We'll
is
get
that he's
forward.
enjoying the school
Yeah.
and he's not sort of like regretting the fact that he's there, if you know what I mean.
No, exactly. And he made some new friends, which is not the easiest in all places. So.
Well, no. Yeah, he'll soon be starting with the girlfriends, though, won't he?
Yeah. Well, he's getting that age.
So he's a teenager now, so
Oh no, not yet. in my head, he's not a teenager.
yeah.
Let's see, where were we?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Try to do this without clinking the glass too much.
Why?
Well, it's a bit Bob Ross-esque. Otherwise, right?
I mean, you got the beard for it. Okay.
Well, he had an afro, right?
Well, yeah. That's what I mean. He's got his beard was black light, but yeah.
Yeah.
So. But you could just pretend that you're an older version. That's all.
Why don't you just start filming?
Oh dear.
Mr. Funny Man. Right.
Well, you're color coded correctly, aren't you, to be an older version?
Yes, on that you are correct, sir.
Oh dear.
All right, let's do what I hate to do.
And what's that?
Painting wheels.
Wheels?
Wheels.
Really? Really?
Ha, 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 ha. Oh, dear. Humor. Oh, God, it's gloopy. This paint is not too
Beige, this looks a bit dark to me, but...
Jesus.
Yeah, nobody's seen him around for a while.
What?
You went, Jesus, I said nobody's seen him around for a while.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true. We're all still waiting.
Yeah.
Wow, that paint really.
And we've got Daniel saying, hello, Mr. Marcel. And we've got Marcel saying, is it working, Marcus? I.e., is he winding you up?
You know, you get used to it, you know. But at times, but that's my fault in that case. Let's see, what is it? Excuse me, 2 seconds. All right, I'm shutting the door in a second. I don't think it's gonna help though. That shriek is like going through bone marrow.
Oh dear me. It just basically sounds as though they haven't dropped yet. That's all. Poor lad. Oh.
I don't want to get into that subject actually. There. Much better, I think. And now we have a cat. What do you want?
Yeah, at some point I will sort of like finish off the civilian build that I've actually started doing. It's the one and only one that I've done so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's of an aircraft anyway.
Yeah.
I will. It's going directly to video to my channel. That will be when it's done. And
Nice.
yeah, but I now have another civilian aircraft thanks to a certain person.
Ha, ha, ha. I mean, oh, you tell. That's a pretty cool model actually with interiors.
Yeah. But I heard somebody's been visiting a certain website and getting
What?
ideas.
No. I think you heard wrong. Oh, do we have to talk about this? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's your fault. This time it's actually your fault.
Oh.
You sent me a link.
To what site would that be?
A special site that has stuff on it that hard
This
to
would
unsee.
this wouldn't happen to be Forge World, would it? Yeah.
It might happen. It was Forge World, yes. Right.
And
It
what
was.
have you actually put in the basket so far?
Well, actually, I filled it up and I emptied it.
And
I
then
filled
refilled
up.
it.
Yeah, and emptied it. And then I had to just walk away for a bit because bloody expensive. And I can't paint. Yeah, no, interesting. I never went to this site. I mean, it's been widely discussed in many forums, Forge World. And I've always said, I'm not interested. I'm not going to go there. So I never did. Thanks, Ross.
You're welcome. And all I mentioned was that I sent him a link to a certain website. I didn't mention any names whatsoever. And
maybe that's...
he was daft enough just to click on it without actually reading it, but that's his own fault.
Yeah. It would be rude not to, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
But then I realized I should not have done that. And yeah, that's where we are. But I still haven't purchased anything, so I'm still holding my own here. Damn it.
Give him another week.
Oh. Yeah, we'll see. They had some pretty cool stuff there. What can I say?
All right, we've got admin walking in behind me.
Uh-oh.
She's raiding the filter drawer.
Of all the things to paint, wheels, you know. It's become pre-painted.
The pages seem to me a bit dark, I think. Might have to change it up with a slightly lighter one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems a bit dark for what I think. As you can see there, it's just a bit dark.
Yeah, I see.
So, but you've got to try it just to see what it looks like. So it's going to have to be a slightly lighter one, I think. See if we can find a lighter one.
Yeah.
Hey, let's have a look. Oh. Brown stained. Do it olive way. What filter have? Tan earth. Light orange. Flesh. Brown sand feels better. Let's have a quick look at this a minute. Oh, cool. Now I've got a page in now. What number is it? 18. Is one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. It's the right one. I'm going to have to sort that out. I think I'll use it. Get a bit thinner than that. A bit stodgy. Get back quick to this.
Stodgy.
Oh. It's almost the consistency of double cream.
Yeah.
So it's definitely needing some thinners.
Yeah, my anthracite looked like it was, like coffee in cartoons when it's gone strong. Just dribble.
It's looking a lot better anyway now. Okay. We shall try again.
Yes.
Oh, we've got JC Bricks and Building saying certain website markers, naughty Care Bears.
And well, it sounded like it.
Yeah,
Right.
so we've got JC saying evening Ross, Marcus, and all in chat. Then we've got Michael saying hi to JC. Josie saying hi to Michael, and Daniel saying hey. And then we've got a Michael saying multi-piece link to link track is my least favorite modeling task. Yeah, mine is photo etch. Can't stand it, never have done, but I will do it. But it's something that it's not one of my favorite tasks. And then we've got Jeff saying, now I'm curious as to what the least expensive item on ForgeWell's site might be. I'm afraid to look myself though. Yeah. What? And then Daniel's going, what is this madness of website? Yeah, it's
Yeah, what is it? It's a money-devouring pit of despair.
Yeah, you could probably say that actually, and that's probably a very close resemblance to what it actually is. Because basically that's what it will do. It will just drain your bank balance. That's one thing, it will drain your bank.
Yeah. That it will. Excuse me. You need to sort out stronger magnifiers. This is not.
What you're squawking about, lad?
I need to change lenses in my magnifier.
What, you got to put the old man ones in?
Yeah, I need older man ones.
Yes. It comes to the best of us.
Yeah. Part of life. Apparently. Screw it, so I can touch it. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this over and done with as soon as possible.
But I'm just trying to redo the line on this. Because I previously matte coated this, it's means that I can scrape back
Yeah.
the beige from the edge without actually damaging the grey white underneath.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happy about that. And it's basically it's a rattle can that I use.
Yeah.
And it's I must admit it is reasonably good. I mean,
Yeah, you don't have to make it hard for yourself, right?
no, it just means I can clean off any excess paint without actually damaging the coat underneath.
Yeah.
I'm a happy bunny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always good when things like that happen.
Happy bunny. Where were we? Yeah, okay. There we go.
And there we go. Now we'll try again. This time with the beige. Ah, that's a bit better. I'll take a couple of coats by the looks of it. And Michael's saying total amateur with photo etch. Yeah, I feel like that every time I pick a piece up.
Yeah.
And I'll quite happily admit it. I hate photo etch with a vengeance. But if it comes with the kit, I will generally use it. The only time I generally won't use it is if removing the part that's perfectly fine from the model.
Yeah,
To
that doesn't
replace it
really
with a-
benefit from it.
with a flat piece, and to me that doesn't benefit it. If I see it doesn't benefit in any way, and then I won't use it.
No one will ever know.
So yeah, but on the upside, it means I've got plenty of spare photo etch to go on this scratch build.
Yeah, you set yourself up there.
But it doesn't matter how that turns out, because I'll just sort of like squish it and bash it all together, so I'm not really too worried about that.
No. That's good. Yeah, I have received a couple of kits with photo etch in it.
And your favourite all-time thing
What?
is the individual tracks.
Oh, God, I got something in my throat there for a second. Yes, well, I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, it looks fun, doesn't it?
Yes, this is somebody that was laughing at me when I said I was going to be doing an individual track kit, which I did at the time, and he was like, "Oh, well, I haven't got anything like that." Week later, what did he go and do without realising it? He went and bought himself a kit with individual tracks in.
I didn't
Me
know.
knowing that it had individual tracks, I just let him crack on,
Yeah, thank you.
which I thought was highly hilarious, especially when they turned up to his house, because I still didn't tell him until he got it.
Humor.
The look on his face was an absolute picture. But the best part is, he didn't just buy one, he brought two in the same time.
Yeah, that was a miscalculation. You know, I didn't think about the tracks at all.
Yeah, he bought himself two Dragon kits that generally have individual tracks in them.
Well, see, I didn't know. Now I do.
I knew that, but I just weren't going to tell you.
I know you do.
It just ruins all the fun.
Let's see.
It's one of those moments where you can say, "Here beginneth the lesson."
Yeah, I guess. You could say that. I'm sure I will have lots of fun with that.
So we've still got to come up with a nickname for Daniel.
Really?
We can't just keep calling him Blobby, can we? Well, we can, but...
Well, yeah, I don't think he'll appreciate it.
Well, no, but...
I'm sure it will reveal itself in time.
Yep.
Interessant. Let's see. What's next? Gunmetal. Where are you? There we go.
Yeah, one thing about using this spray can to base coat this one, it certainly made it a lot easier.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm going to have to do some masking up to touch up certain areas, especially when I join it together and everything. But there's certain ways I can do things with just decant some of the spray can and then go over it then.
Oh, I need to buy new pallets. Getting embarrassing.
Nah, sticking through your dishwasher every so often.
Yeah. Guess I'm gonna have to do that. See what happens. Right, where were we? Oh yeah, done it.
And we've got Daniel saying, Marcus, you can start saying stuff, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I too quiet for you?
And he goes, I'll mute and run.
Oh, it's okay. Blobby.
Blubbly, blubbly, blubbly.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think what we want to do, though, when he comes onto the stream next time, we're going to get one of those little voice synthesizers and attach it to his stream. So when he talks, he comes out as a high
But you
pitch.
do realize I can't be there for that. That's me going bonkers then.
That'd be so funny, though, if you did.
Yeah, no, I can actually see it, you know.
Make him sound like Mr. Blobby.
Worth thinking about, actually.
Yeah. It could make it a very interesting stream.
Yes.
It'd keep us well entertained.
It would, definitely.
Yeah. Just make him sound as though he's on nitrous all night.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, that's better now.
If
I think.
If I'm a bit quiet, it's just because I'm just painting some dainty stuff. So I apologize for that. And he goes, about me for the nickname, not Blobbylito. Blobbylitus. Blobelito.
Yeah.
It's not okay. That's that means that he's reproduced. I don't like. Stupid brush.
So your lad's now finished insulting the other people on his game.
Well, I think he went downstairs to hijack the PS4 and continuing over there. So we will hear him again, I'm sure. Or he's getting a drink. Here he comes. Yep, drink it was. Yeah, we can all hear you, Sean.
Yep, Mr. Happy Clapper. And as long as you don't start licking the windows, you'll be fine, lad.
Exactly. Do you have any kids coming in again, or?
I do have some more, well, non-Lego stuff arriving soon.
Yeah.
Yosh.
Nice.
It's one to go with the Agamemnon one, which is now complete.
Ah, yes.
I think I showed on Tuesday night that people are watching.
Yeah.
They'll have seen it. It's
Yeah.
yeah, I really enjoyed that build. So I have now invested in a slightly larger Lego build.
Yeah, bigger is better.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's got 3,000 more pieces than this one, the one I've done.
Ooh.
So I think it's a total of about 7,000.
Yeah.
I think. But as you know, Mr. JC Bricks, he's building one himself.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, that we did start off with both of us doing Babylon 5 models, and for some strange reason I couldn't stop building my one. You know, when you get something you're really enjoying, you just sort of like lose track of time.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
And that's basically what happened. I just enjoyed it, what I was doing, and just thought, oh well, I'm cracking on.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I did.
Yeah.
It was a enjoyable build. I mean, both my lads have been enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
Slowly take place, or slowly sort of build together. So yeah, they've really enjoyed the look of it, sort of thing. So what's F? Mr. Puffer. Mr. Puffer.
Yeah, I did find accessories to my Godzilla build as well. I found the Mechagodzilla and the Kong, King Kong,
Yeah.
from the same movie. Yeah. So.
That's 83. Hmm. 82. What are you thinking? What number have we got down here? 85. Oh. It's unheard of. I've actually got 2 of the actual paint colours from Revell.
Wow.
It's that they very rarely get used. By the fact that you can actually turn the pot upside down and the paint still doesn't come out.
Yeah.
That's sort of like how rare these are getting used. I think, oh yeah, that's going to take a bit of thinners. So get that in for any semblance of a usable mix. that's definitely going to take a bit to mix this lot up. Yeah, you know you've left the paint a bit long when you're actually standing up, you're sticking the paint like that. Yeah. Okay.
But it can be fixed.
Oh yeah.
At least.
I do have a little mixer head, but that means I've got to get me other thing on it, but I haven't really got a lot of brown to do. So I'm just gonna loosen some of it off. And then I'll use me mixer head that was kindly supplied to me to go into my Dremel by Mr. Panzer.
Oh, nice. That's a good tip.
I'll put it around here somewhere. I'll just put it in the drawers. Where have you gone? Ah, there you are. Yeah, it's this little thing here.
Yeah, nice.
It does fit into the little Dremel type thing that I've got. But
yeah,
the only thing is, might want to make too much bleeding noise to sort of get buzzing now, sort of thing.
yeah.
So I'm going to endeavour just to soften some of it up enough to do what I've got to do.
Yeah.
For the time being. Use some acrylic thinners. Breaking down fairly quickly, actually.
So how do you use acrylic thinners? Are you just dropping in?
I've just got a little pipette that I just put so much in at a time.
Yeah.
And it tells me how much I put in, and I sort of like, I don't go and try and flood it too much in one time, and I'll mix so much, and if it depends on the consistency of where it is when I've put the first lot in,
yeah,
to where I go with the next lot, or how much more I put in. That's looking pretty good already. Probably do just
nice.
a tad bit more. Well, my stick doesn't stand up straight in it anymore. That's one bonus.
Ah, you're winning.
Yeah. It actually leans over to the side of the pot. I mean, you don't really need a lot. I mean, I'm probably using about, what, 0.5 mil
Yeah.
on it. Yeah. That's actually going back right now. Yay! Well, it's been a while since I used all my Rebel paints, so I'm probably going to have to, at some point, go through them all and add thinners to them.
Paint maintenance.
Yes, it's one of those necessity things that should really be done.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be investing in a nail varnish shaker at some point fairly soon.
Yeah, I was thinking about a paint, small paint shaker thing.
Yeah, it's basically
I know there is one. Yeah. Where were we?
Jeff, no, I don't actually run any airbrushes. Everything I do is hand painted. So even though I do have airbrushes, but I don't use them. So yeah, there's no none of it going through an airbrush, so I won't clog it up or anything like that. but I do actually own 2 or 3 airbrushes. Just never use them. Last time I used the airbrush was when I did the hull of my 72nd scale Snowberry, and that's nearly 4 years ago, and it's still not finished. Or increase the air pressure. Yeah. Marcel saying use TNT instead of air, maybe. And then we got Jeff Light saying, Marcus, what aircraft kit are you building?
I am building the Swedish J39 Gripen, which is the latest in Swedish technology in terms of aviation and fighter aircraft. So it's a pretty cool machine. Small, yes, one single engine. Sold to a couple of countries in the world at least. So doing a good job, high tech. So it's a pretty cool little build. Hold on. There we go, much better. So
See, there you go, James. Size doesn't always matter.
it's not what you got, it's how you use it, right? So
Exactly.
So I've heard.
I suppose if you want a definitive answer, you can always ask Daniel, can't you?
Yes.
We've got Jeff saying, "Call to your little Gripen."
Yeah. It's cool. Let's see. There we are. 2 missiles. Almost ready to go.
So we have 9 people watching at the moment. Thank you very much for joining us. Please hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying the show. Or even if you're not, you can hit the thumbs down, but just remember to hit it twice, otherwise it won't count.
Yes, exactly that.
I mean, either way, I mean, having a thumbs up or down doesn't really bother me, because simple fact is, it counts as an interaction. The only time it can do any sort of physical, sort of like bad for the channel, is if I become monetized. That's the only time it can have any sort of like major effect. The rest of the time, it's just classed as an interaction.
Yeah.
And it has no other
Bearing.
effect, no bearing whatsoever.
No. Which is cool.
Yep. The only thing that gets me though is when they actually they sort of do it on a 9-year-old stream.
Yeah, that is pretty low.
Yeah. Just so they can actually have a pop at me. So, yeah. That's pretty sad.
Well, it tells you quite a lot about the person doing it, right? So.
Well, yeah. He's obviously not grown a pair enough to stand up for himself. He has to do it that way.
Yeah.
What you done now?
Cats. Sorry. Finding cat hair dried in the paint. It's like, what the?
Depends what you were doing to actually get cat's hair in the paint.
Well, I did drop
That's
this
the
one
more
yesterday.
worrying part.
Well, no. No, not at all. What you think it is.
Hey, I weren't thinking anything. It's obviously you were to be actually thinking that way.
No, I'm just trying to ascertain your motives here.
Well, you're the one who's obviously thinking that way because that's what you thought of.
No, I was worried about your channel that you were going to say something silly. I was trying to rescue
you. Think you want to stop digging?
Oh no, I can't do that. It'll be a deep hole. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You got Jeff Light saying what they dislike your little lad stream. Yes, we've had one person consistently. It stopped for a while and then it sort of started up again. And as I said, it's I don't give a damn about me, but yeah, to have a go at a 9-year-old to get at me, that's just sad. And as I said, I don't generally give those type of people air, but yeah, they've started up again, and I think they need to get a certain re-evaluated lifestyle.
Re-evaluated lifestyle. I like that.
That's just me trying to be polite.
Yeah, I know. Very good. Very well.
I think that was quite subtle.
Yeah. Because I have a few words that I could use.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Not today.
But yeah, I mean, it's just you get sad people that I'm afraid that just that one person's thinking that he's being big and brassy because he's got a keyboard in front of him. And yeah, I mean, as I said, like, to me, they can do whatever they like on mine. I don't give a damn. I mean, everybody can put a thumbs down if they want to. It's still just classed as an interaction to me. Has absolutely no bearing whatsoever. But when it comes to my little lad and I've got to turn around afterwards and tell him that somebody's done that on his stream, after he poured his little heart out trying to do a nice little stream like he did today. And he had a right good time this morning.
I saw. I mean, to be quite honest, he's doing a hell of a job.
Oh yeah,
he's only 9, and he's obviously getting into it in the introduction and stuff like that. It's awesome.
I mean, I'm leaving him now more and more to read out his own messages and everything. Yeah, there's some of the bigger words that, he gets me to read out.
That's fine.
But he is fully compass when it comes to actually saying what he wants, and he even gives me grief.
I know. I mean, yes, he does.
But he even gave you grief today, and you weren't even in the
he did. You're not safe. Straight from a child's mouth, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's.
I thought it was absolutely hilarious way he was having a go at James as well. He popped off at James.
He's obviously observing you too much.
Yeah. I'm teaching him good habits.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had the delightful person in today that's done it. So again, it's the only reason why I've mentioned it tonight. Basically, grow up, get a set of balls, and if you've got something to say to me, say it.
Yeah, I can say it here. You can give you a call or whatever. Yeah.
Well, more than welcome to come on the channel and into the actual comments and put down what they want to say. I don't care.
It'll never happen.
Nah.
Even if you wish they did.
That'd mean they'd have to grow a pair of balls and not be a keyboard warrior.
Yes.
They wouldn't be able to hide.
Oh. That's what they meant. Yeah. Anyway, we had a nice sunny day here today in The Hague.
Yeah.
A bombing 28 degrees.
Oh.
It's September, for crying out loud. Give me some relief.
And we've got Anika saying, okay, I'm done making grocery lists. Now I'm breaking out the Lego. Oh, so what you building then, Anika?
No, you can't just say that. You got to tell us what
Yep,
you're
you got
building.
to tell us what you're building, which set it is, how many pieces are in the set. You can't just go by fly-by-night stuff here, you know. If you're going to mention something, you got to tell us.
Oh, that's a good song. Fly by night.
So we might have to send out the Care Bear Patrol to get at you.
Oi. What?
Yeah, you got Candygram from Mongo saying, what a sad person, very much so. And then Jeff Light saying, schmurt in disbelief. Yep. That's how it is. And then Marcel's gone, oh, bugger, having a go at a 9-year-old is outrageous. Sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, I mean, it stopped last time I did this when I actually mentioned it live on air. So hopefully the person will get to see this and sort of like wake up and say, like, yeah, they'll stop it. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind so much. If it's bad content, then say something. Don't just put that down and then just do a fucking runner. It's not on. Then we've got Daniel going, it's cold here. 8 degrees this morning.
Oh.
Oh, diddums.
Oh, nice.
Never mind. Stick another jumper on. You'll be fine.
No, that's what we want. We don't want this heat anymore.
And a warning of frost tonight. Bit early. Oh, diddums. Go for a jog. That'll warm you up. Then you've got Michael saying, what are the large missiles, Marcus?
You know, I have to be bloody honest. I need to look that up. I don't actually know yet.
They look a bit like the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, look very similar to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
You got Anika going, I don't know, it's a Chinese Lego truck my dad gave me.
Oh yeah, the brand it's a Chinese brand.
Or is it Guangdong or something like that?
Maybe.
Or does it just have does it have slanted headlights?
Oh dear. Oh, Ross. Glad you're not monetized.
Yeah, you got Daniel going, it messes up my work though. Oh, fair enough. Oh.
What? We're not talking permafrost here. Just a little bit of frost.
That's what I mean, yeah. And you can't handle that. Blimey. Let's see.
No,
White windows. What ones are bloody white?
Let's correct it.
So we're supposed to do all these windows white.
Yes, my painting skills are fantastic. Hope you guys can see that. It'll look great when it's finished.
So he hopes.
You know, I'll do some editing on the side. Feels like my light is going.
Well,
Oh,
after the
so
amount of
it's-
times you keep beating the poor thing, that's
Oh,
not surprising
there
it's
we go.
going.
I should have kept my gob shut.
Oh dear. You still haven't learnt your lesson, have you?
You know, I guess some lessons are hard to learn.
And you got Nikki saying it runs on fortune cookies.
Oh, that's must be cheap in today's day and age.
Yeah. Well, I suppose
Oh.
it's better than running it on petrol. It won't cost you as much.
Exactly. Let's have a look. J39. Points.
Seems like there's Halloween's coming off to TV tonight.
Say again, Halloween?
Yeah, you've got Halloween on TV. On Film
Yeah.
4 in the UK.
Wee. Well, that's Psycho. Sorry.
Now, what other colours do I need? P. The hell's P? Light grey silk. What's that supposed to be? Oh, they're just the little things there, are they? Okay. We can do them. Light grey. And there we actually have got some. Whoa. There's a novelty. And we've got Lynn Dipple joining us saying, quietly sneaks in and sits down. Hi, Ross, and hi, Marcus.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey,
How
love.
are you doing?
Hope you're all settled in now in your new premises. And then we've got Daniel going, haha, good quick response there, Ross. Thank you. I'm always good at that. Oh, squeeze, mate.
You're excused.
Not as good as me burp I did the other night, though.
No, that was something else. I have
That
to
was
say.
that was a growler.
Yeah. It sounds like it's never going to end either. to find it. Let's see. So how you doing there, Ross? All good?
Yeah, it's getting this top part of the hull painted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be going quite well so far.
Not bad, not bad.
So it's coming together slowly. Come through it. There we go. So
Oh,
that's where we're at so far. So
yeah, looks
getting
good.
there.
Yeah.
Most of it's just basically detailing really on it. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, it's coming together quite nicely. You got Lynn is going hi Jeff, Anika Daniel, Michael, Jeff, and anyone else hugs. And then everybody's going hugs back to Lynn, and then saying dead silence.
Yeah.
It's just
sorry.
it gets to that point where you just when you try to pick detail out, which is what I'm doing here, I generally go reasonably quiet, and I keep forgetting that there's people watching. Do
Yeah,
apologise.
sorry about that.
So when are you going to get your bench up and running again then, Lynn? And it looks like we've got Joel Grit joining us all as well, saying evening everyone. So
Hey,
good
Joel.
evening, Joel. Welcome to the stream. So hopefully it won't be too long before Lynn gets her bench up and running.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Seeing you build some Lego again.
Yep. And you never know, Lynn, you might be able to come on to our stream at some point.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah. We've got everybody saying hi to Joel.
So any plans for the week, the coming week?
Other than going over to Skipton to pick up me magazines, I've got a couple of small jobs to go and sort out. One's over in Halifax, the other one's over in Bradford.
Yeah.
I'll probably go and get the one over in Halifax sorted first. And then once that's sorted, I'll go and have another look at this one over in Bradford to see what they want me to actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a job that I was doing, and they hadn't got the work carried out that they wanted me to do. So half it
Oh.
wasn't even sort of like there to be done. And that was nearly 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they wanted me to paint doors that hadn't even been fitted.
Fantastic.
And when you try to do a high gloss coat on a door, it's not good when they have to hack into it.
No.
Yeah.
That sounds a little bit.
You got Michael saying hi to Joel and Candyman.
The Candyman can.
And got Jeff's asking Lynn, saying, do you have a decent place nearby your new home to take your telescope, Lynn?
Ooh.
And then Lynn's going, I'll get the bench up when I can clear out a spot. Oh, I might not be able to join you because of the upload speeds right now.
Aww.
Working on that problem. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can work something out, Lynn, at some point. We got Joel saying, hello, Jeff, Candygram, and Michael. And Lynn saying, Candygram Mongo, I'm in a decent spot, but working until 11 p.m. I haven't been able to just yet. Oh. Yeah, Lynn likes the stargazing. Nothing wrong with that.
No, that's pretty cool.
Yep. I mean, not as if you have to actually look to the stars if you want to see a gas giant. You just ask James to bend over. The amount of gas that comes out of him, you don't need any more gas giants.
Oh dear.
It's true.
I don't know.
Say, old James could probably, if we wanted, if we like a severe like power shortage, we could always get James to start powering the national grid. I think.
Well, that sounds pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, you probably could do as well. Yeah.
Oh, it turned blue.
Got Edward Leonard joining us as well, saying, evening Ross and Marcus and everyone in chat. Hope you're all good. Yes, thank you, mate. And good evening to you and welcome to the stream. Thank you for popping along.
Yeah. Hey, Edward.
And everybody's saying hi to Edward.
No. Oh,
What's the matter, then?
no. It's just one of my rebels turned blue. Colors.
Ah,
Yes. So I'll forgo that one today.
turn blue.
Yeah, silver. That.
Oh, yeah, it needs mixing, yeah.
Yeah, it needs super mixing.
Yeah, it don't take much to mix back up again, mate. Believe me.
No. Where did it go? Oh, there we are.
Go. That's that sorted. Yay! Now, what's that intersection piece there? N. Hope that'll be something like graphite or something stupid. No, dark grey. We've got oh, good. Chat's all jumping along quite nicely tonight. You got Lynn saying, I'm going to ask the landlord if I can put up a 16-foot pole so I can put antennas on it. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
We've got Jeff saying hi to Edward, Joel saying hi to Edward, Lynn saying hi to Edward and hugs and squishies. Then we've got Edward saying hi to Jeff and Joel, and then we've got Marcel saying hi to Edward, Daniel saying hi. It's nice to know that he's really thinking about what to say. And we've got Edward saying hi to Lynn and hugs, and then we've got Michael Naven saying hello to Edward, and you've got Joel saying hello to Lynn. Sorry, I almost forgot. Then Edward's saying hi to Marcel, Daniel, and Michael. And you've got Lynn saying, I see how you are, Joel. Just forgot about me. Oh, no, that's not very nice, is it?
Oh,
Dear me. 2 demerit points deducted for that one.
2 demerit points.
Then we've got Edward, Canny Ram saying hi to Edward, and then we've got Edward saying hi to Jeff. I know you're around. And Jeff's going, tell him it's a flagpole in. Yeah, that's true. Get a flag on it, and then put a couple of antennas on top of it. That's all you need to do. And you got and you got Edward saying, ooh, there you are, lol. And then you got Anika saying hi. Jeff saying hi to Anika. Edward saying hi to Anika. And then you got Joel saying, not true, Lynn was out of the room. Oh, dear. And then you got Lynn saying, good idea, Jeff. I've got a real big Texas flag. Ooh. Should do a job anyway. It's a bit like this country. Officially, you're only allowed to have 1 flag in your garden.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What cocky pop is that?
Exactly. But you can't just have it draping from a window and like that. You've got to have it on a proper flagpole.
Hmm.
But you see, mine are on. I've made flagpoles out of broom handles that I've stuck to the side of the porch thing, and I have 2. I have my service flag, which is the RAF, and then I also put one up for like when His Highness died and that sort of thing to represent the Navy. Then we get occasionally put the American flag up for the wife because she's half American.
Yeah.
And then we'll just put different sort of like rotate around those sort of flags to go round onto them. But yeah, I got told off by the council because they weren't on proper flagpoles. But yet, when they came and looked at them properly, they found I'd actually made jib lines and everything for them, so they were on officially a flagpole. So they got upset and buggered off.
They got upset, did they?
Yeah. Marcel saying, still need to buy a Pegasus flag. Paracord. And you got Joel, I ain't got any demerit points anyway. You got Edward saying, Lynn, hang a giant rebel flag on it also just to prove a point. Yeah. I can see that going down really well. Natural grey. Natural grey. Come on, where's the dark grey gone? Oh, that's gone metal blue. And definitely got that one. Oh. We're missing a pot from there somewhere. Not really. Right. Look what I can bring. Galaxy blue, blue grey. Okay. Means I'm going to have to look at this one up here. Where are we? Dark grey. German grey. Come on, I haven't got them.
What are you going to paint now?
I'm just trying to find the dark grey. Just found it. Yeah. And then you got Lynn saying, "I got Confederate flags." Yeah, that'll really go down well. But then again, I say go for it. I mean, you shouldn't be forced to hide history. History is there to be learnt from, not to be hidden.
Oh, there you are.
Wouldn't you agree, Marcus?
So again, sorry.
said
Hide history. History is what history is, right? It's happened. People should
Yep.
learn and know about what's going on. And yeah.
History is there to be learnt from, not to be hidden.
No,
And
yeah,
not
you're
to be
absolutely
rewritten
right.
just so that snowflakes can be happy about themselves.
Oh, well, I wouldn't fly the swastika though. So
Well, no, I mean,
if
again,
you talk,
it's
if black and white.
the swastika has been taken from something else, so it's actually part of a Egyptian religion before it even became that. So again, it's something that has to be learnt from, not hidden.
Okay, let me rephrase. I wouldn't flag the Nazi swastika.
Yeah, that's
even
different.
though even if it is history.
Yeah,
Right? You understand?
there's certain things like that. Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, it's like where we're as modelers, we get censored
Oh, that's
for
a different
having
case.
on aircraft.
That's different. That's BS.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of history. You're making a representation of a model. That's it. And then you get these snowflakes that think it's like, oh, well, you can't do that. It's going to upset people. Well, sorry. History upsets people. It's supposed to be there to upset people, to stop them from doing stupid shit again.
I agree on that. Definitely.
And it's like we had one lad that went onto our national TV complaining to the host that they were being forced to learn about World War II.
Yeah.
And it was causing him mental anguish.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
God. It's people like that you just want to slap. Sorry, but...
Yeah, no, I get it. It becomes really... Oh, man.
I mean, what is society coming to nowadays that you have to rearrange society, well, history around a society that they don't want to learn? And it's as if so, like, well, if we brush it under the carpet, nobody knows. Well, actually, yes, we do. We're just not like you millennials that just don't want to learn from the mistakes of history.
Yeah.
And sorry,
millennials are taking a lot of shit.
Well, it's true though.
Yeah.
I mean,
the thing is, what I say, this is my opinion, right? So, humanity is going into, it's going in downward spiral right now. We have nothing to define us. We don't have.
It's gone to shit in a handbasket, mate. Just say it as it is.
Yeah, I wanted to be. But yeah, we have no great war, nothing that kind of pulls people together anymore. Everyone's gonna have their own opinion and their own safe space and stuff like that. I mean, but that's what they say, right? Bad times develop good people, and good times develop bad people. That's how it is. It goes like that throughout history. And
I mean, how in hell these new so-called snowflake millennials are supposed to actually defend themselves? And if they were like, I mean, the country's screwed enough as it is with all these idiots that are in power at the moment. I mean, God help us when this next sort of like age group join the government and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If we think it's screwed now,
I know. But, you know, they're
just
not
think
the
what we've
only
got coming.
ones. Well, they were raised by someone, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like these kids have been raised in a time where parents aren't allowed to do anything. If we were, I mean, if you give them a good clip round the ear roll once in a while to say, no, you're doing something wrong, then yeah, you'd probably be able to teach them to respect adults. But nowadays, they just have no respect whatsoever.
It's not the best time.
Yeah. Of course, he's sparking a bit of a conversation in the chat.
Controversial.
I don't care. It's good to have a... Let's see. You got Joel saying, are you both building Voyager or maybe it's not Voyager? My one is Voyager. Marcus is building a Griffin.
Yeah, I'll show you in a second.
Oh, squeeze, mate.
Oh, there we go.
Then we've got Marcel saying swastika is actually a sun sign. It is indeed. From the Egyptian. Joel Grit saying, when you got Lynn saying, my dad used to fly the first national flag on Robert E. Lee's birthday. Good man. Somebody's not frightened of his history. It's a Confederate flag and none said a thing. Fair enough. As I said, don't hide history. And Nazi swastika is actually the other way around. Yep. It's back to front. That's correct. It is for the actual thing. They've perverted it even more. And there's Marcel with his... And you've got Lynn saying, very good point, Ross and Marcus. And Anika saying, good point. And Daniel saying, agreed. Don't get me started on this for Lynn. The woke Magnus is destroying the world. Yeah, I'm not talking about that mess. I'm talking about the US home history. It doesn't matter, mate. Whatever happens in life, there's some woke snowflake will try and hide something because they don't think it's right, and they basically believe that they shouldn't be having to learn about it. And then we've got Lynn going, oh, well, here I go. They tore down all of the Confederate statues and such. Lynn, we've had the same here in the UK where anything to do with the history of slavery or anything like that. Yes, it was a bad thing, bad timing. But it seems to be a lot of people seem to forget that the UK was one of the first countries to end slavery and fight against it. But yet they've gone round and destroyed all the statues that had evolved to that and after it. God knows why. We had that during the BLM crap that they did. I mean, I've got nothing wrong with the actual idea of what that people are, but I mean, for what they've become, two completely different things. Then we've got Marcel saying, if we brush it under the carpet, we would be denying all the sacrifices made, lives lost, and all the lessons we should have paid. Very, very true. And we've got Lynn saying, very much so, Michael. And then we've got Lynn saying hi to Marcel and hugs. And then we've got Marcel saying, I'm a Dutchie, but I made it a goal to learn and accept my country's piss-poor historical judgments like slavery, murder, and colonisation as part of my history. Yay!
Yeah,
now that is putting it in about,
the worst.
That's basically putting it in a nutshell for every country near enough. So, yeah. I basically totally agree with Marcel on that one. And then you got Edward saying exactly Marcel. And then we got Michael saying to learn history to lose an eye. To forget history is to lose both eyes. Very, very true. And that's Marcel saying nicely put, Michael. So true. And then we've got Linda saying true, Michael. And then we've got Candygram saying, I know from the work with lots of millennials, I'm not worried, they're fine. They grew up in a different world than we did, just like we did. Yeah, very true. I understand what you're saying there, mate. Then we've got Linda saying cool and nice looking Marcus.
Thank you.
And then we've got Michael saying slavery still exists in Africa and prostitution is a form of slavery. Very, very true. And then you got Lynn saying true, Michael. So, yep, that's the world's put to right, I think.
Moving on.
Yeah. I think we put the world to right already now. So, next topic. Who's picking the next one?
Right, well, yeah, there's so many. Right,
Yeah.
So,
Are we going to go discuss the life and times of the humble Care Bear?
oh, no. It's not very exciting at the moment. Basically, just work and pay bills. And
Yeah. Oh, dear.
very humble, though. Very humble.
Okay, so what are...
Oh, let's see.
Yeah. Flesh map. Ew. Fleshy weshy.
Yeah.
So... Oh, squeeze me. Fleshy wishy. P. What's that? Oh, I forgot them little window bits there. They've got to be P as well.
Oh, there it is.
Right now for some... Okay, we've got Lynn going, moving on. And then we've got Michael saying, and now for something else. What is your favourite model manufacturer? There we go.
Well, personally, I don't really have a favorite yet. I haven't built that many of them. I've only built from Tamiya, Revell, Airfix, I think. Yet, but I do have plenty of choices in my stash now, so that's going to take a little bit of investigation before I can make a choice.
I must admit, I mean, I find that ICM is becoming a very, very nice kit to build. They had a bad reputation when they first started, like most model makers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're definitely, if not surpassing Tamiya now.
Okay.
In my view.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I mean, the King Tiger that I built from ICM, I thought was actually quite a nice kit because it came with an interior. And unlike the Meng version, which I also built, you have to buy a separate kit for the Meng interior.
Oh.
And that basically costs you about the same as what the actual kit cost you in the first place.
Yeah.
Now, okay, you get slightly more detail when you go out and buy the extra kit. But the kit itself is going to cost you about 40 or 50 quid. And then on top of that, you're paying exactly the same sort of money again, between 50 and 60 quid for the actual interior kit. Just to go in it.
Yeah.
But then you pay 33 quid for the ICM King Tiger. You get the interior. Also, you get it so you can actually put the two halves together without having to actually glue them. So you can open it up and display the interior. Which you have to do a lot of jiggery pokey around if you're doing
Yeah.
it with the ICM, the main kit.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
I mean, I think one of my most favourite of all time sort of like kits is there's a toss up of two, the makers, I should say, and that's
Yeah.
either Ryefield Models or Takom. I suppose in a way, I'd put Mr. Hobby on the lines of Meng.
Yeah.
Them two, I'd put about the same place. Then I'd go Airfix and Revell. They're sort of like in a sort of same thing. I'd put Tamiya below Airfix and the ICM.
Yeah.
And then I'd go sort of like Ryefield and then Takom.
Yeah, I haven't built any of those brands at all. ICM. I think I might have one kit ICM.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But they are nice little kits.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people slagged them off.
Really?
I mean, I'm not sure why they slagged them off, but yeah, I mean, it's like they were a fairly new version kit coming out from Ukraine. So, and they were taking on the big boys. And
Yeah.
like most things that start off, they do have their hiccups. And that's what they had. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was mainly because they started off with the wrong type of plastic.
Oh,
Hence-
so they had a bit of a snag in the beginning then.
Yeah, there's snags at the beginning of it. It's like any other makers, I think.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see. That's what other people are saying. Lynn saying a Lego. Well, I don't mind the building block. I mean, Lego, I think's a bit dear for what it actually is, and because that's mainly because you're paying for the name, and that's it really on that one. But other than that, yeah, Lego's a great thing to play with. Hence the reason why I've just built that Agamemnon.
Yeah.
You got Michael saying great choice, Lynn. You got Edward going, they don't make underwear as good as they used to. Okay. Edward, I think you're watching the wrong stream for that one, mate. Oh dear. Then you got Lynn saying, "Oh, models, the one that looks good to me." And then you got Lynn going, "Agreed, Edward." And then you got Lynn going, "Lego." Again. And then you got Led was saying, and they're charging 3 times as much as they did. Yes, and they're going up again. They're putting the prices up again. In January, I think. There's another 10% or 20% going on top of the Lego set. So once again, it'll be the rich people that can only afford to buy proper Lego sets anymore. Like most things nowadays, the toys that become the actual preserve the rich and fat, rich people, and the people that they're supposed to be designed and built for can't afford to buy them.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
Yeah.
It's still a toy, right? So.
And then we've got Michael saying, try Tommy Jones Edward. And then Jeff Light saying, my favourite kit manufacturer isn't mainstream. So which one is it, Jeff? There's a few non-mainstream kits out there. Then we've got Michael saying ICM is great, as is Tamiya and Borders. Yeah, I mean, Border Models is a nice kit. again, I say they're actually very dear for what they are. The new 32nd scale Lancaster is great looking kit, but again, it's a bit on the dear side. But then again, you can say the same thing about HVH. Now, they have some absolutely stunning kits, but they are a mixture of plastic, resin, and metal, and photo etch. Because I was looking at the price of the 48 scale B52 on there, and yeah, not exactly cheap. I think it was 895 quid.
Sure.
There's a lot of kit to it though.
Who would pay such money for plastic?
You, if it was a good kit.
Yeah.
You cannot argue with that one, lad.
No. Yes, charge, but I don't have one up here. So.
And you got Michael saying Michael got off to the Fruit of the Loom and try and jockey at the moment. So if it doesn't work out, I'll try to Tommy's.
Tighty whities or what?
Mm.
We're talking about here.
I think Ed was on about his Y fronts again. So,
Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah. So then we've got Marcel saying, so far have been doing Revell a lot. Nothing wrong with Revell. I mean, some of the older kits can be a bit of a finicky things. I mean, Marcus had that lesson not so long ago doing the Revell Frog kit of the Shackleton.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning kit. Just a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
And we've got Michael saying Takum, Ryfield, Hasegawa are all good. Yep, they are. Completely no disagreement there. And you've got Joel Grit saying shake and bake for me. Tamiya ones, yeah, but that's just the name for them. I mean, you get a Tamiya box, you just basically lift the lid up, throw the paint in, and the glue and everything, and give it a shake.
Not entirely true. I did have some issues with my A10. That was a Tamiya kit. But then again, no, it's Tamiya.
And then we've got Michael saying Zukimura are great kits, but expensive. They are indeed. It's a bit like Takum, mate. They're both in that league where you're paying for quality, not just the name. That's the difference to them. I mean, you do get a hell of a lot in them as well. I mean, it's like Model Collect. They started off as a cheap, tacky brand. But look at them now. I mean, the B52 they actually sell is one of the best on the market, and for what you get in that box, I mean, I could get my one down, but it's buried up there. It'll be a bit of a pain getting it down. But you do get a hell of a lot into the kits for that. And we've got Jeff Light saying, do you know of Drop Zone and Drop Fleet Commander, created by David Lewis and now produced by TT Combat? Their bigger stuff is fantastic. I've vaguely heard something about them, Jeff. There was a program on TV, I think we had it quite some time ago, Drop Fleet Commander or something like that. I can vaguely remember something like that. And he goes sci-fi models. And then we've got Lynn saying, for anyone who tries to use the back door, we'll be getting a big surprise. A shelving unit in the face. It blocks the door. Good alarm. That'll definitely sort of solve that problem. You got Jeff saying, never heard of Zukimura before, Michael, but then that jumped up. But that Horton 2 is an absolute stunner. Yep. Zukimura is one. They are stunning kits, mate. I mean, for what you get into them, again, it's like AKM. They're again on the lines of Zukimura and that sort of thing. for what you get in the box and how they actually pack them, it shows that they care for everything that they put in those boxes. I mean, it's like, it's basically like what Trumpeter's doing now, where they're boxing up like the clear parts to make sure they don't get scratched or anything like that. They're just putting a lot more effort into actually doing it to basically, I suppose, justify the cost of the kits. So, because I mean, a lot of people are getting fed up that they're sort of like going to kits and they're finding like the clear parts that are completely mullered because they've got scratches all over them. So yeah,
that sucks.
It is indeed. I totally agree with you, mate. I mean, when you buy a kit and some of the money, especially some of the cost of the money you put into these kits and what they cost you to purchase nowadays, it's just mad that you can go and come across a part that's actually just been scratched to hell.
Yeah.
And you've got Edward. Go on.
No, just about to say you can save it, but it's just countless hours of polishing and
sanding and polishing and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you just don't need that sort of crap, basically.
No, you don't. you have so much other things to sand and polish. You don't need more.
Well, the old chat's definitely ticking over tonight. Having trouble keeping up with it all. And you've got Edward saying, I like all models. They have their own niche and changing subjects. It is what keeps me keeping going on. Yep, very true. And then Edward saying, protect your home, Lynn. And then we've got Daniel, I only done the Jazz, same as Marcus and Hobby Boss helicopter. Well, you've actually, I mean, there you go. Marcus has changed breed. He's gone from Care Bear to Puddy Cat.
Yes.
It's a Puddy Cat with a hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Strong.
We'll debate on that one a bit later.
She almost put her head in the fan, so I thought I'll give her some attention before she does something stupid.
What is your grip and kit make? Is it
it's a hold on. Cat. Yo, what the hell was it? Actually, I didn't check. I can't find the box right now.
No, right, fair enough.
I think it was Italeri. Yeah, Italeri.
Italeri, yeah, I think it was actually,
Yeah.
I mean, Italeri, basic kit, but they are getting a lot better. I mean, they do.
I have to say, this kit, I haven't had a problem yet with it. Everything fits, no scratches, everything's packed well, good instructions. No issues.
And then you got Daniel saying, I often, and then it's onto his Warhammer Forge Fiend. You're doing a good job on that as well, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we got Michael saying, yeah, Edward, I totally agree. And then Lynn saying, I'm not going to tell you what I have protecting my house.
Well, live in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Enough said.
Comes in different scales. 0.22, 0.45, 50, 125.
Bring it.
And you've got Michael saying, on models and home protection, Edward. And then we've got Edward saying, lol, Michael. And then we've got Linda saying, model making kitty. It is indeed. So I finally caught up with chat. Hey.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that took a bit.
What time is it now? Like 2:30?
Yeah. Well, it's 1:15 midnight now. Bloody hell.
I haven't even been drinking. This is ridiculous.
And Edward's saying, don't mention Forge World. Yes, Marcus.
He went and did it, didn't
he? Yeah.
Don't mention the war.
or I'll leave, lol. Yeah, you came in with that's already been mentioned earlier on, Edward. So you're safe enough from that until you've mentioned it yourself now. So yeah,
You kind of broke the jinx.
yeah. And then you got Lynn saying Fox might show up,
Ooh, that one.
and then
Yeah.
you got Jeff saying you just did, Edward. Yep, very much so. So now, where's me little flesh tony stuff that I wanted? There we are. That's the one I want. Quite actually enjoying doing this little build, even though there's not a lot to it. Just these ones around here, innit? Yeah, Marcus is playing with some sticky stuff.
I am. It's for Marcel, so he gets some glue time. So here you go, Marcel. Sticky stuff. Yeah.
Mind you, I was quite proud of myself the other day because I was messing about with stupid glue and I didn't actually stick myself together.
That is a feat, I have to say.
Yep.
I am very much in awe, because there's no way a man plays with that kind
Stupid
of
glue, yeah.
potent,
Without
without doing something silly. So kudos, Ross. Kudos.
yeah, but I've never been as mad as my youngest though.
No, I think that takes the price, actually. Yeah, you can't really say anything about it. It's like,
No.
well done. Good job.
Yeah. And then we got Edward saying, shit, I did, damn it.
Neener.
You got Jeff saying, I've heard that helped Texas is an expression used in Norway. As someone who lives in Texas, I can assure everyone that is accurate. Edward Leonard's going, okay, don't go to Ford. Well, don't go. And then there was going like, ah. Then Marcel's going, Marcus, I has one word and one question. Barbecue when?
That's a very good word, which I like a lot. And the question is also very good. Yeah, so in September here, I have quite a lot being done. I got a new shed coming, and I'm redoing my bathroom. So maybe not in September, but I said maybe.
Just in case. Is that just in case you give yourself food poisoning and you get the shit and you got no bathroom?
Exactly, you need the option, right? So.
Yeah. Got to have all options open.
Exactly, but I will have to get back to you on that one, Marcel. Definitely. And if anyone else wants to join, I'm sure they are more than welcome. So you just have to get yourself to the Netherlands. Yeah, start singing. That'll keep people.
Hey, swing. I'll do that. Yeah.
Not happy with that.
And you got Daniel saying me.
Well, you know what you have to do. You have to get your ass over here.
Aye. And then you got Marcel going, yes, yeah, Ross, grab a bathtub and paddle over here, will you? Yeah. No, I mean, I wouldn't mind coming over for a bit. I mean, I spent 6.5 years traveling around Europe when I
Yeah.
was younger.
Oh, like an eon ago.
That was a fair while ago, yeah. I won't deny that. And that's before I got drunk and got married.
Well, that happens.
Well,
guess.
Well, I will say one thing, I wouldn't be without my missus.
No, it's good.
I can safely say that she saved my life on a couple of occasions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some awesome stuff. And with that said, I'll be right back.
Yeah. And she generally keeps me in line as well because I actually,
Quiet cat.
I've had a couple of heart attacks in the past, to say the least. And yeah, so she keeps me in line and it stops me from doing stupid shit. When she can, that is. I mean, at one time I used to basically work, 7 days a week, every week. And then she put her foot down and said, like, no, you're not doing that anymore. Let's see. Let's see. No barbecue can do without you. Ah, that's from Marcel. Daniel going, too long ago, mate. Mikasa etu Ross, more than welcome to stay over. Oh, thank you very much. Mrs. including, of course. Yeah, and the two little minions. Yeah. And you've got Marcel saying, hey, look, Marcus build a headphones thingamajig. Looks really, really lifelike, doesn't it? Well, he tries, doesn't he? But then again, he's probably got to start doing his maintenance schedule on his sled for Christmas time, isn't he, really? When you think about it. So it must be getting fairly close to that by now. Where the little ickle elves will have to come out and help him. So we now have, I think it's like 14 people watching. Well, thank you very much for sticking by. So I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. I mean, if somebody else wants to pick a topic that we want to start discussing, please feel free.
Interesting.
And then we got Edward saying, "Lol, Jeff, I did, didn't I?" And then sled for Xmas time. Ha ha ha! You killed me there. Yeah, it'd be almost getting time for Marcus to get his maintenance schedule out.
What? What did I miss? What is it?
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's getting close to your time when you have to start thinking about doing your maintenance schedule on your sled.
Yeah, usually it takes just...
And getting the little elves out to play.
Oh, that's not the hard part. The hard part is fucking chasing down the reindeers every year.
Yeah, but you see, when you start chasing rainbows, it's generally not done well with a 303.
Well, sometimes you have to win a bit to catch. So when you've done
It sort of defeats the object when you put a 303 round through them. Yes, they may have had a lack of lead in their diet, but not afterwards.
Exactly.
Then we got Marcel going, "Oh God, I love being an image thinker sometimes." Ha ha ha. Then you got Anika saying Marcel is crying now. And then we got Joel going, "Looking good, Marcus." Marcel's going, "Sorry, Marcus, I do apologise, I think."
Huh.
The fact that
Maybe
you're
I shouldn't
thinking,
have
that's dangerous enough, I think. And we seem to be holding steady at 15 viewers. So thank you very much for everybody that's watching.
Yeah, we apologise. I mean...
Yeah, we do. We're not usually this good.
It's not even in our vocabulary. You know?
Oh dear. It's like, hell's bells, what are we doing actually to do something right here? Christ. Can't make a habit of this, you know.
No.
People might actually start thinking that we know what we're doing.
Uh-oh.
That would be dangerous.
Definitely.
Nika saying, "Marcus, come play Santa for our little one. I'll make sure the Jaeger is on the ice for you."
I don't like Jaeger. Santa doesn't drink Jaeger.
Anyway, and then you got Marcel going, "The banter is fantabulosus." And then we got, "And yes, the tips are golden as well." And then we've got Chrono Man joining us saying, "Hi all, good evening, Chrono. Welcome to the stream." Then we've got Jeff saying, "I own a World War One 303 Enfield, lovely machine. I've only fired it once or twice, which was quite enough as it has a brass butt plate." Yep, well, it's a bloody good rifle for you, mate. That's one thing they are. Then we've got Marcel saying, "Hey to Chrono, welcome." And then we've got Jeff saying hi to Dan. And then we've got Jeff also Candiogram saying hi to Dan. And then you've got Edward Leonard saying, "My main problem with Forge World is the pricing. If you look up UK prices," he goes, "if you look up UK prices, then US prices, then get an exchange rate, they are charged like a quarter more for the US than the exchange rate should be. Doesn't make sense." Yes, this is one of the reasons why I get a lot of stuff from Marcus. Because I generally pay less for it. I mean, if there's anybody else that's sort of like wanting anything, and then if we can get it cheaper here in the UK for you, and it works out cheaper even after posting, which for Marcus it does, because I do send quite a bit of stuff out to him.
What do you
I
mean?
mean, even to like America, we can get stuff a lot cheaper that way. 'Cause, I mean, yeah, I mean, postage to America, it depends on size and weight, but majority of it is down to weight, especially if you're doing like Forge World stuff. It's weighty because it's mostly resin. A lot of it is.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, even so, it's like I can't see sort of like it weighing, well, costing more than say 10 or 15 quid to get a decent box from Forge World sent out to you. But yeah, I can understand how, like, with the exchange rate and everything like that, it can get fairly harsh on cost wise. But so that's one of the reasons why I've got stuff for both Daniel and Marcus.
That's correct.
And it's like you found that out with Citadel paints, didn't you, the other night?
Yeah. That was ridiculous.
It's like I can get them for like 7 quid cheaper in the UK than what he could.
Really weird pricing.
Let's see, catch up with chat again. Cool. I have to keep going back to chat a lot lately.
Oh, damn.
You got Edward saying hi to Dan, and Crowman saying just got a Ravel USS Voyager. Thinking it needs some electricity. Yes, I mean I'm doing that one at the moment, but I'm not doing any lighting kit to it. If I do have some flashy circuitry boards and that lot that I have here that I may use at some point if I decide to. Then we've got Edward saying they have a place in Tennessee, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's weird because you can get stuff delivered from the US. I mean, from the actual US factory, and it just doesn't make sense why it should be so dear. God knows, but there we go.
Yeah.
Or hub, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a hub, isn't it? I think it's in Tennessee. Then we've got Choir Man saying hi to Marcel, Jeff, Candy, and Ed Woodward. And then we've got, he's also saying hi to Lynn and blowing kisses.
Ooh.
Got Lynn saying hi to Quorum saying hi to Lynn, and then Marcel saying, oh, incidentally, Ross, just making sure the postal service didn't screw up here, managed to send that one lost item to me. Yes, I have. It went in the post a couple of days ago, so it should be coming over first class. So, but we've had postal strikes here, so it could be held up with that. So it may take up to 7 days to 14 days to get to you, mate. So I do apologise. And Quentin saying, oh, that's the same one I've got. It is indeed. And Mark says going, awesome, mate. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. As I said, it's in the post. And we're now up to 17 people watching. Oh, blooming hell. Christ. Did you hear that, Marcus?
Yeah, I heard. I'm dumbfounded.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're not showing our faces. Maybe that's why. So that's good.
Yeah, that'll probably end up scaring them all off. Well and truly. So that's the fleshy bit done. It's coming together slowly. Just a little bit about there. Do 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 do.
Fleshy bits. The hell was that?
Well, it's got a flesh-coloured pieces on it. And there they are. So, yeah.
Oh,
Slowly
very
from here.
nice. Yeah.
Very, 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 very nice.
Yeah.
I've still got one more piece to paint flesh-coloured. I've just noticed. Dope. So I'm so glad I've got some decent detailing brushes.
Yeah.
Just remember to go on ABC brushes and get some new ones ordered.
Canopy. Canopy. No. Canopy. Oh dear. No, 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 no.
Did it bad. Oh. I think what surprised me about with sort of like on the Lego thing is like how many people don't realise that Lego, the company itself, is only the name, not the actual block.
Well, it used to be the block.
No, it never is. It never was. They've never owned the rights to the block. Believe it or not.
Really?
Yep, they only ever owned the name. The block was actually invented by one of his assistants. And he stole it from his assistant. But couldn't patent it.
Well, I need to verify that because I've seen a documentary. It might be.
Yeah, but was it a documentary made by Lego?
No.
But yeah, they don't actually own the block because they.
No, that I know. That it's free
Yeah.
to use to build a block. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, they only own the name.
Yeah. Well, they're bloody better, you know.
Whoa. So I'm eating popcorn.
No.
Yeah.
Are you in your snack drawer again?
Well, I have a bag of popcorn what's already started before I started the show. So it's just been sat there for 2 hours. I've not even actually eaten any of it yet. But
Yeah.
I'm getting peckish. But I do have some Sour Patch Kids and Dorito in the snack drawer.
Dorito. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, oh God. Marcel going, awesome, mate. Thank you very much. No worries. Grateful for your effort. And then Marcus just ran off. Ha ha ha. Oh.
And you got Marcel going, nice looking Griff though, Marcus. Like it a lot.
Thank you, sir.
And then we've got Lynn saying, belly, turkey loin, and water, but contemplating a Dr. Pepper. But got word from my doctor that I'm borderline diabetic. Oh dear. Hope that's
sorted.
yeah, I hope you get it sorted fairly quickly. And you got Edward saying it's cheaper to buy my paints from them than Amazon or anywhere because people are jacking up their prices. I don't mind paying $3 a bottle, but 5 to 10, definitely not. Yeah, well, I don't blame you, mate. And then we've got Master going, well, Lynn, borderline is not yet being there, right? And then Lynn saying, true, Edward. And then you got Edward saying, Ross, it's because I came in. That's because we've got like 16 people watching. Then we've got Lynn saying, yep, Hope, just diet and exercise and laying off Dr. Peppers for a bit. Yeah, well, you just get it in sort of moderation, Lynn. I'm sure you'll sort of level it out at some point. And then you got Edward saying, lol, naughty Dan, would. And then Chronoman's laughing. And Marcel's going, exercise usually being the main thing, which reminds me I should get that sorted sometime soon as well. And Jeff's going, Lynn, now you've made me feel hungry. Fridge raid. Sorry, Jeff, go for it. And Edward's saying, Lynn, buy a 16-ounce bottle and just have some and close it up for later. And then Doctor said I could only drink 2 beers a day. I now have 6 doctors. Yeah, that's one way of doing it.
Nice, good one.
And then Jeff's going, excellent solution, Marcel. And then we've got Lynn saying, now I know why I have a headache. Dr. Pepper withdrawal. Probably. Withdrawal. It's probably the carotene or aspartame, whatever it is you put in over there.
Aspartame.
Oh,
it's crap.
So, don't know whether I'm keen at the idea of doing the windows white.
Make them steamy. Steamy windows.
Well, it's like a mixture between black and white.
No. My canopy's shit. Too wide. My canopy is a bit wide.
Is it?
Yeah.
One thing you can do is put it.
Oh,
see if you can tape it together to.
It's not too wide. Sorry. It's actually too narrow in certain places.
What you can do is get some little bits of toothpick, put it on the inside of the actual canopy to widen it where you need to.
Yeah.
And then heat it gently under a hairdryer. And then let it cool down until you get it into the right position.
Yeah, gonna have to do that. The front piece fits really well, but the big canopy part is a bit narrow.
Yeah, if you just need a couple of bits of sprue or something underneath it to push it out.
Yeah.
Then heat it up and let it cool down.
Yeah. Will do.
And then we've got Edward saying, lol, Marcel, man after my own heart. Then Linda saying, nope, no aspartame, allergic, just the caffeine. Well, that can cause withdrawal symptoms in itself, yeah. And Marcel's going, Gripen, the Earth's most costly earth mover, right?
Oi. They had one little incident.
But they had one incident, but that ploughed 6 fields, yeah.
We actually had two incidents. One incident was on the Virgin flight in front of all the media, crashed and burnt on re-entry. And then they had a exhibition over the Swedish capital. in Stockholm, and yeah, it kind of just zonked out and then dropped right down into the park. Oh man, well, this is really messing with my equilibrium.
And then we've got Lynn saying, I'm taking Edward's suggestion, 16 ounce, but I'll let you all know how much I drink. And then you've got Marcel going, sure thing, Lynn. And then you've got Aniga saying it just happened to be a public one. Nom, nom. There's only one problem when you start eating toffee popcorn, you can't stop eating it.
Oh, I hate that stuff. Sorry. I can't do sweet popcorn, I'm sorry.
You wait till I get one of my curries in you.
Well, as long as it's a curry, I'm fine. We shall see how that works.
Yeah. They'll be able to plug you into the aircraft to help fuel it.
Most likely, yes. My eyes are going. So, toothpicks and a hairdryer. Fuck. Means I gotta go get a hairdryer.
And then you got Edward saying, Lynn, I have a limit to my soda intake in calories, so I can drink all the beer. Then Lynn's going, I don't drink alcohol. Edward Lynn saying, yes, Lynn, don't, because more for me. Marcel D saying, just saying, I'm happy to see more peeps here. Channel is well worth it. It's so fab you're all here. Thank you, Marcel.
Aww.
Much appreciated. He said, I said channel with an E, dang it. And then Dipple saying, I'll send you mine, Edward. I'll clear the alcohol. Here, so let's see, that one's J. So what colour is J? I bet it's gonna be a fucking mixed colour, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Grey silk matte and light silk matte, both mixed together. Let's see. So, oh, excuse me.
You're excused.
Yeah. That'll do. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bing. So, Ross, Mrs. here is already contemplating bidding on the Voyager you are building. You're going to put it up for bids in the auctions for charity, perhaps? If people are wanting it, I suppose I can do. I mean, once I finish building it, if you're interested in make me an offer, you can have it. I mean, it's sort of like, don't really bother me that way. I mean, the money will go straight to the charity either way. And if she's wanting it, I mean, just send me a PM and make me an offer. I'm sure we can work something out. I was extremely glad that we managed to get just over £200 in the auction from the last one.
Not bad at all.
Nope.
No,
Considering we're only a little group. And in the 3 years we've been running, I think we've raised just over, well, just under £2,000 altogether for the two different sport charities that we've done it for. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy anyway. I mean, there is the Yorkshire Veterans Association. They actually have been doing a press release with the RNLI, and they asked if they could use my logo in their press release, and I said, yeah, go ahead. I got asked if I'd like to join in as well, and I said, no, I don't do it for the recognition. That's up for the charities, not me. Because I think it's not something I'm interested in, to be honest with you. I prefer to stay in background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't want the limelight. I mean, that's for the charities to get, not me.
No, that's absolutely correct.
They need all the help they can get. I'm not a charity, so therefore, yeah, I mean, it's nice to advertise the group and everything like that, but they'll do that by just using the logo, and that to me is fine.
Yeah.
If they want to use the logo, crack on. We don't mind that. I mean, it's like for any charity that we support, we do a very in-depth review of it, that actual charity, before we say we're going to support it.
Yeah.
Before, it was like the two main charities that we supported was the Yorkshire Veterans and Scottish Little Soldiers. Both of them very, very worthwhile charities. But this year, Scottish Little Soldiers one will be changing to another charity at the end of the year. So we might do probably one more auction for Scottish Little Soldiers, raise some more money for them. So if anybody's got any kits they'd like to donate to the auction, or anything model related, even Lego related, please feel free to contact me, and I'm sure I can arrange something to get it sent over to the UK if you're abroad, or post up to me, and I'll quite happily sort something out with you, so you can get it sorted out, and then yeah, then we can hold another auction.
That's very cool.
So yeah, we're always on the lookout for donations. because it's people like yourselves that help out with that, that make the auctions what they are. And that's what counts. I mean, for a small group that we are, I mean, I think there's something like 170 members to the auction group.
Yeah.
And if you are a member of it and you know of somebody that would enjoy joining into it, please feel free to invite them. Ready for the next auction.
Sounds good to me.
The Yorkshire Veterans Modelling Association, they actually run a group on Facebook, and Scotty's Little Soldiers, you can find out all the information on them quite happily on the internet. There is a link on the auction page for both charities. There should be a link of both of them on there. I think I usually do that for the missus to sort out, but I think, as far as I know, there is a link to both charities on there. As I said, we will be changing it this year to the new charity, so we'll be looking out for suggestions. We generally try and do charities that are veteran based, because like a lot of countries, our veterans don't get the support they need without the help of the public.
Shame that.
Yeah, it happens in every country, really, sadly.
Yeah, no, there's no difference wherever you go.
Hong Kong. Mom. I do hope they're actually pouring something into a glass, not something else.
Yeah, I didn't go to the bathroom.
Okay. So that's where we are up to now, so far, on to the back, top of that.
Yeah.
Getting there?
Oh, look at that.
That's where we're up to so far.
Yeah, so far I have been doing some repaints of missiles, added some clear parts to them. I've painted some undercarriage and some wheels. So it's the body next.
Would you believe it? We've been going for 3 hours.
No, but my eyes can feel it. But yeah, no, time flies when you're having fun, and this is fun. So.
We've got Lynn saying, I would like to support the charities. I'll contact you. Yeah, please feel free to do so, Lynn. As I said, every little bit of help we can get is great for them, especially like all the veteran groups that we do. With the Yorkshire Veterans Modelling Association, they provide kits and all the basic materials people need to start building models to people that haven't actually built a model before. So what were you saying, Marcus?
Say again?
What were you saying about your Gripen?
No, I was just about to say, so you don't have to just donate a kit, you can donate tools and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Glue, tools, paint, anything. And if you do have Airfix kits that are in your stash, and you've got the air miles, especially for the members like live abroad, because generally you can't use air miles outside of the UK. So if you do have any Airfix kits and you've got the little tags for the air miles, which look like...
Oh, that tag. All right, got it.
Yes. Come here. And I've got one down here. There it is. Typical. The kids have been messing about around here. Come here. Got it. They look like that, the Airfix Air Miles. Now, if you have any of these laying around, or still have some in attached to your boxes, please feel free to PM me for my address, because what I do is I will either send these over to the veterans group so they can then buy kits at a discount price. So there's certain kits you can get and they will only cost £5 to get, which is the cost of postage. Basically the kit comes free if you have so many air miles.
Yeah.
The last lot I sent over, I think there was over 400 that I sent.
Nice.
And I think I've probably got another 40 or 50 sitting here ready to go. But I try and send them in big bundles, or then what I'll occasionally do is, out of my own money, I will use them to buy kits for the auction, which I might be doing with some of these from this lot. And I'll be buying various scales, because I think you can get up to 48 scale kits with these air miles. I think it's up to level 8, I think it is, or the 8,000 markings. Some of the newer kits you can get, some of the I think there's a couple of the 1/35th scale kits that you can get with the air miles. I'm not sure, but I think there is. Are you nearly getting ready to call it a night, Marcus, or are you going to carry on for a bit more?
I can carry on, but I won't be building much. My eyes are getting a little bit wonky.
Right, let's go back up to face cam and then we can just have a chit chat, a general chit chat for a bit.
Sure.
Might as well have a bit of a break. So I think we've done well, actually. We've done for 3 hours so far. So yeah, a bit longer than I thought we'd be doing, but hey ho.
There you go. I'll give you my best Santa look.
There we go. Just turn that one off for a minute. There we go. So yeah, I mean, we got Lynn saying, I don't know if there are these types of charities in the US. You will have veterans clubs over there, but whether or not they actually do modelling or not, you'd have to speak to some of the actual groups. I mean, Lynn, you're in part of the Infinite Models group. You should give Vince there a quick shout. He'll be able to let you know of any local charity around near you that does modelling or anything like that. Give him a shout for that. Lynn's obviously been drinking something or smoking something because she's going high cuties handsomes. Yeah.
Hey, Lynn.
No, that was just scary. Marcus going, hey, oh dear. Yes, I sort of do that. But I mean, as I said, like with these air miles, if anybody's got any, please PM me, and I will quite happily send you the postage to send them to me for them. Because, as I said, they all get donated to the charity. So, in one way or another, whether I buy kits with them or send them to the charity to buy kits. So, it all helps in the long run for them. Yeah, all fun and games, isn't it? So, yeah. So, if anybody else has got any other questions they want to ask us, and if we can answer them, I can try. If it's about modelling and the charities and everything, just ask. I'm quite happy to answer what I can.
Yeah, go for it. Now's your chance.
Yep. I mean, as I said, the charity, it is on Facebook. It's only a small group. And as the title says, it's the charity, the Airedale and Wharfdale Scale Modelers charity auction page. Now, I don't keep a single penny from it. I don't have any admin costs to it, anything like that. The only thing I take out, the money that's actually been charged once the actual kits are won, is the cost of postage. That's the only thing I take out of it. The rest of it goes straight to the charity. Nothing to do with me.
Yeah. That's very good. It's very commendable, because there's not a lot of people who does that.
We've got, let's see.
Stretch.
You got Marcel saying, Marcus, check app, please.
Oh, okay. Now what?
Okay. You got Linda saying, dang Dr. Pepper. And then Edward's going, Lynn, you're too kind. And then Marcel will just putting it out there. Okay. Why are paints so expensive? Mostly because of the name. Got sod all to do with brand. Paint is paint. Either way you look at it. And it's all down to the name. Marcel's going, building wibbles, webbies is about a bit of a hobby of mine. Can I help you guys building one, helping the channel and the charities? I would have to have a chat with you about that, Marcel. It's something to probably think about in a bit, because there is as I said, like later on some point or other, we will be doing merchandise for the channel and different things like that. But whether we start selling Care Bears or not, I don't know. That's up to Marcus.
Oh, yeah. Well, it sounds like a what do you call it? A trademarked item already.
Yeah. And so I can't exactly see many people wanting a Care Bear body with Marcus's face on it, really.
That hurt, Ross. That really hurt.
Then we've got Edward saying,
I can
thanks,
sell
guys.
beards.
Well, yeah. Then we've got Edward saying, thanks, guys, for the stream. Glad I could join in. Usually cooking dinner and just listening. So cheers, everyone, and night. Well, no night, Edward. Thanks a lot for dropping in, and see you later. Take care.
Yeah.
And then we've got Lynn saying, great show, guys. I had fun. Take care. Bye. Still lurking.
Cheers.
Well, you have fun lurking, Lynn. And then Edward, see you later, mate. Anyway, can I help? Feel free. Care Bears included. And then you got Edward saying night, Lynn. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very humble at the fact that people have actually hung around tonight. I mean, it's very nice of you. I mean, it is now sort of like gone 1 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. So across the globe, it's going to be fairly late in that lot. So yeah. And then Lynn's going lurking, and more lurking. Fair enough. And you got Jeff saying, late as Lynn, take care. Lynn giving, no, choose 1900 to 7 o'clock. It's only 7 o'clock over there. Okay, fair enough. Right, it's a lot later here.
Yeah.
Marcel's going, oh, I will regret this very soon, mind you. But it's worth it, P. Probably taking Mickey out of you and Care Bears. Saying that he'll probably regret it. So, hey ho. And then you got Edward saying, Lynn, no DP later. Then Lynn saying, too late, Edward, 3/4 gone. That's obviously a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I think we will call it a night, mate. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let these people go.
Let these fine people go and have and relax. And you got Edward Leonard saying, stop. And you got Chronoman saying, also look, I meant time wise, but hanging around gave me some awesome laughs though. Yeah, glad to be a co. And then you got Coiler Man saying, I'm also lurking, also wondering if Ross has noticed me giggling in the bush.
That's an image.
Yeah, that's not an image I want to keep in my head, thank you. And then Ed was saying, anyway, bye. And then Marcel saying, well worth it. Well, I'm glad everybody's enjoyed it. I mean, that's the whole idea of this stream, is basically for people just to have fun. Enjoy it, and if you do, give the thumbs up. Much appreciated. Yeah. And then you've got Daniel saying, fun stream. And Jeff's Light saying, thanks, guys, for a very enjoyable stream. Take care. Stay safe, everyone.
Take care.
And basically, I say the same thing to everybody that we go. So I will hand over to Marcus to say his cutties.
Yes, so thank you very much, everyone, for joining in. It's been quite hilarious and precarious and controversial at times. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, we've sort of like solved the world's problems and rewritten history and God knows what else in the same process of it. That's all part of the fun of it, I think. So, yeah, I mean, once again, thank you, everybody that's joined in the stream. I'm very much appreciated. You are the ones that make this stream when you join in the chat, and you make it more fun by raising daft questions as well as some good questions. I mean, it opens everything up. I mean, modelling is about discussing everything and joining in. We do this hobby to have something to do, as well as being able to talk to people. Hence the reason why I do this stream. I mean,
gotta shoot the breeze.
Yeah, I mean, if it said, would I ever actually do a stream, probably say 2 years ago, I would have said there's not a hell's chance that I'd ever do something like this. And it's like, no way. And now look at me, I've got my own little channel.
Yeah, you're everywhere.
Yeah, I get invited onto other channels, and it's like, okay, what have I done wrong? What have I done to deserve this sort of
what have I done
wrong? We've got quickly last look in the chat saying Daniel's going fun stream. Jeff Light saying thanks, guys, for a very enjoyable stream. Take care and stay safe, everyone. And then you got Linda going bye, hugs and kisses, and a Tweety Pie. And then Marcel saying, I had a blast. Thanks, you guys. Think the social discussions help as well. People are nice and open for that, which I find to be ace. That's all we hope for.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. So I will say tutty bye from me and from Marcus. So bye-bye. Stay safe and happy building. Bye-bye for now.